What's up, everyone? Welcome back to beautiful Blue Spruce Ridge. Sorry, just destroyed that. Blue Spruce Ridge is a map by Mr. T-Bone from the Shanty Boys. We've been on here a couple times before. We'll be showing off the map a bit, along with a bunch of yarding trees up the mountainside and delivering loads of logs and all that stuff. So stay tuned. We have lots of work to do tonight. I'm Mr. T-Bone in the house. What's up, buddy? Doing again? How you doing? Pitter patter, let's get after it, right? Jump in here and start getting busy right away. We're up here on top of the mountainside. Just getting the work done. We've been getting a bunch of trees pulled up. If you guys go back, remember like the first one where I had all these trees down the mountainside here. I've been working on kind of getting everything from this right side over cleared out. And just trying to get a bunch of that stuff done. And been bringing trees up, and you guys remember last time we had enough lumber up here to process to be able to load the truck. I got a bunch more sticks here lined up for us, so I think what I might do is finish getting these processed here, and then I'll get the truck brought in a little bit better here. With the smalls on that side and the way we were kind of set up here, that processor's kind of right in the way. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well. Get this machine fired up here. Oops. Already had that one fired up. Should be able to hear game volume now. Oh, you know, maybe I gotta still turn that up a bit. Let's see. Because last time we couldn't hear it at all. But today I was able to hear it just fine. But let's make sure it's actually turned up though. It's not. It's down at 20. I usually run like that, and we'll save it again as well. See, are we getting game volume? Let me pause this because okay, I can hear it. I couldn't hear it over the music, so let's see. Turn that down just a bit more in my headset there. All right. Weird. See, now I can't hear. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do that again. Now I just hear that. So let's just go. We'll just go like that. I'd rather just hear. I'd rather hear the game. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't need the background music if it's gonna be causing us from hearing the game. Not sure what's going on there. We're running fives up here on the hill. The way this all kind of sits here too on this little, the ground is pretty uneven here. And like the way it kind of sits, and then like with the thicker ends on that left side there, tries to have them sort of slide off the pile just a little bit. This one over here. I don't mess up my whole stack here. We'll bring the loader over and get this loaded up pretty quick. We already have a whole truck also down below. It's loaded up. Try to work on getting all the loose logs and stuff dealt with over there and taken to the lumber company. But also just trying to get a bunch of this stuff cleared off the hillside. There's another, oh, if I had to guess, maybe 60 or more trees down that side. Probably hauled. I think up here I did, I had to guess, maybe 30 trees. just to get this pile right here. There's at least a couple dozen. I was pulling them up about that many in a stack, and then I'd start processing, so we'd have a bunch of trees sitting up here. Just part of a tree here, not even a whole tree. Unless it was a little small one. I don't remember seeing any small ones like that down there. All right, so we'll just go ahead and back this out. Leave it like right back here. That way we're not in the way of the truck. We'll pull the truck up, we'll bring the loader over. Then we'll start loading. See if we get this truck loaded. But yeah, pretty much I've been just up here yarding. Well, the next trees we're going to be doing are all these trees up here on top. We have all these trees down here we have to drag up. And just like goes all the way across the whole hillside. Over here is all trees laid down as far as you could go that way. But then down here in the road, I bet there's more. Yeah, there's a bunch of trees I bunched and threw down. Now we're down here on the bottom. It's hard to see. But this whole side over here is trees all the way down. Yeah, in the road there's a bunch down here too. So yeah, it could be more than 60. Oh yeah, we'll have to start yarding those up and see how much we actually got. But if it is 60, we're only doing, you know, 2 more piles that I have like up here already. It sounds like a lot, but it actually could be more than that. So yeah, like it always, the ground is uneven here. I'll have the pile like really straight, and I'll even like straighten it back up again too with the, you know, with the processor or the grapple, and then I'll like I'll slowly start working its way back, like down. I always have to watch out for that. I suppose I could kind of flatten this little spot out. Guess I'll just leave this here. I wanted to back it up, but I don't want it blocking me getting this thing over there. What's up, Bruce? How's it going? This logging stuff, something new, getting used to what I have on console. I think I got something that works. Oh, heck yeah. Glad to hear it there, Hoonigan. Yeah, Bruce, nice to see you here. Yeah, this Blue Spruce Ridge by Mr. T-Bone. Doing good? That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Let's drop that there. Pick this guy up. I'm gonna jump out and grab this stump real quick because that'll bother me. Up top here I have a bunch of stumps to go through because we started bunching this way too, so like even down below is a bunch of trees down there. There's also trees that are starting to get laid up here as well. Quite a few just up on top. We're gonna start kind of going through. It was actually kind of my plan was a bunch through here and then maybe start processing all these trees that are on this side. We'll haul them up this way instead of trying to haul them across the hill that way, but we'll see how it goes. I don't mind yarding them over to this end either. The yarder kind of makes it pretty easy. So I'll get this stump real quick too. Hey, there's Mr. T-Bone. What's up? What's up? Mr. Eric Ball himself. What's up, buddy? I gotta get on here and work on some Blue Spruce Ridge. You know, I have so much work to do on here. And then, like, man, if you guys remember last stream, we even have the buncher still down here. Last stream, I went up this hill over here. Actually, we went down it, and then I came back up it. But it's a super steep one. There's actually, what, however many trees that were here all the way up, because we bunched all the way up, right? So all the trees that I cut are all down there in a pile. So we bunched this whole thing. It's steep right here. It's really steep, but I still took the feller buncher up this, and there's a whole pile of trees down there. So might have to work on some more of the steeper side later too. Yeah, you're on your phone. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm glad you're able to join us. I'm not sure what's going on with the tunes. I'd rather hear the game than hear the same little playlist I always play. I don't know why I jumped in here. I like having the tunes going too, but I'd much rather hear the game. I pull that truck up just a bit there, but we'll see. Let's kind of load this in. This end's kind of like sliding down the hill almost here. Already losing some logs. Probably, you could say I should probably pull the truck up just a little bit. I think I will. I think that'll just make it that much easier. Just the way we're sitting over here on this, the terrain, the way all this is right here is kind of weird, so might even get a little bit further away too. Oh. Had the log sliding out of the bunk there. Something like that would be fine. Let's just let this thing run. Get her warmed up. Yeah, we'll go around the map too again a little bit as we like take logs in, and we'll check the map out again as well. Also doing some more digging with the dirt and stuff. I was also over there on Muhlenberg last night too for a bit, and I was digging with the clay. I had the clay getting dug up, so about doing some clay digging. I also took a bunch more pictures on this map for you too, Mr. T-Bone. I took some pictures of like what I was doing, you know, before and sent them to you, but I took more pictures of the actual map. See, I think we still have too many sticks here. Logs are not wanting to grab good for me, which is making my pile get all cattywampus here. Gotta clean up this end, I guess. Was I live last night? No, I wasn't live last night. My last live was on Friday. Yeah, Friday we were over there on Holmorker 22. Been a while since we were on there, so that was fun playing around on that one. And just figured I'd come back on here and get back on your maps. I have a lot of work that I have to get done on these maps as well, especially on this one. But I want to leave it all like unfinished. I was watching FDR stream earlier on those Ender's Forest, I think he was on. That's what he told me. Ender's, like one of his newer ones. At least I haven't seen it yet. It's really cool, like a nice, really nice looking map, but also it's like up, I feel like up by where Keith is at, you know, like up by BC area, up by like Victoria is like, this looks like a lot of like island type, which is pretty cool, a little different. Sometimes getting these logs to settle down for me in this trailer, they don't like to do it. It kind of is what it is sometimes where they end up being. Unless I'm going to take each individual one and try to play Tetris. Is there any, oh, no productions for clay? No. Yeah, just the sell point over at the, over at the, oh, what do you call it now? It's the gold market, but he's calling it the, I forget, what do you call it in that place? It's not actually the gold market, it's the, I forget what that one's called. And I have a few logs laying next to me there. I'll grab those in a bit. The way the truck's sitting too is like hard to see, just because like the front of the trailer is kind of up over there. Oh, they settle down finally, at least those logs. Now these ones won't. Oh yeah, the power plant. Thank you. That's what it's called. So you take like the river sand and the coal and the clay over to the power plant. They pay out pretty good, at least that coal sure does. I took another load of that coal down, got just over $1 million for it because I had that 1 million liter capacity. So it's like 1,000 for 1,000 type of thing. It was just over 1,000 for 1,000, and that was on hard economy, I think. Tibaru Zazbo. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too bad. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing names. But welcome, either way. Oh, those ugly grab-a-logs. Hopefully they just go in there. They're just like... I feel like it's that, whatever that physics. I have to do the new update, but there's like, if you grab the logs too tight, it starts to make him kind of do that. Let's just put those back in the pile and grab it again. Hey, there's Cobalt. What's up, buddy? How's Cobalt doing? So I was watching you guys. You had what, a power outage? Something like that. I think you just gotta do internet too, right? But you got a power outage because you were just gone last night. And I would have jumped over and joined you guys too, but I didn't have any idea what was going on. I didn't talk to anybody about last night. I thought we were just doing our normal thing, and then I saw you guys all go live. I remember Nick talking about the little charity thing, but I didn't know when or where, what was going on with that. These logs are just all over the place now. Let's see if I can square them up just a bit. Square them up. I'm grabbing them bad, but also at the same time, the way they're sitting like kind of on the slope, any little kind of weird movement disturbs them when they start moving more. I feel like they kind of just bounce around too while I, like, when I do stuff. And without even touching them. I like be walking by them and I'll see them kind of shaking. Yeah, half the time was out. Yeah, it sucks. I think just right back here, it'll fit some more. Cause I have to start stacking the bunk. I'm gonna work on that, stacking the bunk like on the far side first. That way I can actually see up on top. Yeah, Bruce for sure. Yeah, Mr. T-Bone. Yeah, Bruce would be a good one to help test anything. McLean County is a pretty good map. Man, why don't any of these logs want to grab, like, even for me? I was using that smaller grapple before. That thing seemed to do okay with these logs. I was using it to load the truck down below since I had this loader up here. I just had that smaller Volvo loader down below. These aren't like small logs either. They're good sized logs. Should be grabbing in here a little bit better. And where I'm grabbing to, where I'm right in the middle of that other bunk, or the poles there. Just gotta watch out for those poles. Yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of yarding too. I want to show you guys again, anybody new watching, how to use that yarder deal and how to haul the logs up the hill. So if anybody watching, anybody new to the stream at all, new to the channel, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask any questions. I'll try to give you a good answer or show you any kind of stuff. Come on, get down there. I'm gonna try to stack that far side first. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, Mr. T-Bone's maps are fun. I know McLean County is coming out first, and then a month or so after, there'll be Muhlenberg County coming out. And if I remember right, there might be another one coming out called Ohio County. Isn't that what that was? That's what you said the other one was? Hopefully I'm not giving too much away. I guess if this one sits like up against the poles on that side. Yeah, like that. At least I know that that side's full over there. So I guess instead of trying to... oh, excuse me. I guess instead of trying to make it flat every time, if I just try to push it up against that side, I think that's probably the best. Sitting at such an angle here, it doesn't make it the easiest on loading either. These want to just kind of fall out of the bunk here. This grapple's so big it like has a hard time like sliding in between the poles. Gotta be ever so careful. And I should probably get out pretty soon and strap these logs down so they don't try to slide out of the back end here either. Yeah, Ohio County. That's what I thought you said it was. Oh, you have the McLean? Oh, okay, okay, cool. Am I using 1 or 2 joysticks? I'm using 2. This would be tough for me on 1 joystick, that's for sure. Yeah, I use mouse, keyboard, PlayStation 4 controller, and two joysticks. Forestry maps or farming maps? Most of this stuff is both. Like this one, I did start doing some recording on Skull Crush Mountain as well. The record, it turned out okay. I might just end up streaming that one. I wanted to do like the storyline. I started editing it, but just like the way my mic sounded pretty awful unless I do like a voiceover type of deal. But I liked the way, like, I liked how I was doing it. I just didn't like how it sounded. Didn't sound very good. So maybe I'll go back in DaVinci and play with all the mic settings, sound settings and whatnot. It just didn't sound like I want it to sound. Sounded pretty awful, actually. It wasn't awful, but you know, everybody like critiques all their own work really bad. But that map is a fun map too. Again, like mostly forestry type map. And this map does have a field too, so you can have a field though. This is Blue Spruce Ridge, but there is a field that you could go down there and it's already, you don't have to even like cut trees out of it or nothing like that. Just you could already go down there and get to farming if you want. That's why Mr. T-Bone hooks you up with a variety of nice expensive equipment. And then if you don't want it, you can sell it off and do your own thing. Or you can just start on, you know, not new farmer and do all your own stuff from the beginning. That little tree's gonna slide out. Come on, go out. Sometimes just getting those to go out by themselves first. Come on. Come on. Alright, actually doesn't want to slide out of there? Whatever. Oh, got a little frame rate drop there for no reason. Alright, let's get this back bunk loaded up and then we'll take this load down. I don't really like the way any of those are sitting on there, actually. If I can't without grabbing the whole truck. I'll get off the trailer. Here we go. I'll pull that whole load forward. Stuck in between the poles. I hate when that happens. Excuse me. I noticed I'm starting to slide out of the back of the bunk there, and if we kept on going, that would have got pretty messy. So, looking for a new survival map soon? Heck yeah. Yeah, I think you would like Skull Crush Mountain there, Cobble. Or even this map here. This one's really nice for any kind of like pioneering type of stuff or any of that sort of thing. But I like Skull Crush Mountain for that. It reminds me of what was that one we were on? Umbrion Valley. Pull this forward just a bit more. We can even get this out of here. Oh, of course. Of course. Stuck on the dang loader. Strong straps. The loader wasn't budging either. Yeah, Umbreon was a fun one for that kind of stuff, and that's sort of what that reminds me of. I wish they weren't so jumpy in there. And then if I try to loosen up the grab, they try to slide out. All those are trying to slide out. Probably because the side's strapped. Nick's map? Or next map? I don't know who. You're talking about Nick? Nick Steckman? Only Nick I know on here. Staggy poo. Alright, those don't want to settle down too good because I have the straps on. But I think those are also kind of binding up in that middle bunk, these top couple logs here. Back just a bit, that might help. That did help. Just those the straps are. See, I'm gonna pull the truck up way more forward as well. Doesn't help having it sitting back here. Not the prettiest load. I got one more. It looks sort of like that down. So you guys will have to guess some OT loads coming up pretty soon. Like the one's like pretty close to the mill already. There's also a partial load that's down there at the mill, so we're gonna be getting some money here. There's already logs at the mill. I might just drop one of Yos's mobile sell points down there too, because like I'll sell what we can into the mill, but I think I still have to like use a different type of deal. A different type of deal to sell all this wood. And down below we have enough already processed for at least another truck or two. What do you guys say? This is another truck or more load right here. One of these days I'll actually write down how many trees it takes to fill the trailers and stuff like that. I should write more numbers down. Let's try to square up some of this stuff here. I almost thought about bringing like concrete barriers up here and like placing those kind of around my log pile, so I'm like processing into that, so it kind of just like they roll into that and kind of stacks them up, you know what I mean? Like I have some pretty big concrete barrier type stuff too, but if I process into that and they kind of roll into that, then everything will stay a lot more even. I could just kind of shove it all into the concrete barriers and line it up. I wouldn't have them worry about rolling down the hill or any of that kind of stuff. Think about kind of adding some of that. Umbrella Valley, Umbreon Valley. Oh yeah, that was is that Gamer Designs? Is that what he goes by? Pretty sure that's what that map was by. Gamer Designs. Isn't that what it was, Colble? Yeah, Colble had his little homestead on one side, and then I was up on the hill on the far end over there. Stupid hill I picked to go up and down, just in that little fent. Thing barely wanted to go up and down that hill. It was actually pretty rough on the tractor. It had like a lot of wear and tear. What do you think? That's pretty full load there now, I'd say. This whole pile's bugging me so much we might just come back up here and load some more trucks too. I want to bring some more trees up the hill. Maybe we'll. Maybe I'll just start it and see the whole slope of the hill here. It makes it tough to even have logs up. See that whole pile's kind of falling down now. I need like a dozer blade. Remember I used to use the dozer blade on the tractor? Yeah, yes, yeah, he goes by Gamer Designs. Yeah, Umbreon's fun. There wasn't a whole lot on that map. A little town, gas station, little fire station. And then just a bunch of forest and stuff. Really good for like the homesteading type of survival type. I started to add more in the town, you know, decorations, cars, production, stuff like that. Oh man. Just to try to make like the town feel more alive, you know? We got some dirt to dig there still. Not fall off the cliff though, that wouldn't be good. Yeah, that would not be good, chat. Falling down the cliff. Have to recover a vehicle. I haven't done anything that crazy in a long time. That's pretty far down there. We don't want to go doing that now, do we? You're afraid of heights, it's not a good one for you. Alright, like I said too, we'll have to like maybe put Yos's mobile cell point in there. Look at this map though, huh? Really pretty. I didn't strap the rest of those logs on the back. The last half of that bunk wasn't strapped. Look how nice this map is. Again, like his foresty areas too are all... This area is like really pretty with the flowers and stuff like that and the trees and everything. Pretty sure they're all the same tree. All a bunch of blue spruce, which is nice, kind of like consistent on the trees. You don't always have to have different varieties, you know, sometimes it's nice to chomp away at it, you know. Some forests are all like mostly the same type of tree. One of the areas I like a lot on this map, actually right up around the corner here. Just a little bit farther up around the corner than I thought. But yeah, right here. This little area right here is nice. with like the red, with like the willow trees and like the red flowers in here. That always catches my eye every time I come by it. And then that field too, if you want to start like your own field, your own farm and stuff like that, you can just start right back here. It's a pretty good sized field right here. You got the mountain view. Got a nice sized field. Says there's barley growing in here. Not sure how accurate that is. Yeah, real nice. Even like just running through here, like the trees are a good size. They're not too big and they're not too little, but you can like see pretty far across, you know, just because it's not like the underbrush down here is pretty well like maintained. Pretty sure the sawmill's this way. Oh, it's actually, yeah, we do have to go this way and then out and around. Right, I'm pretty sure. Right, we go this way. And there's all the starting equipment that Mr. T-Bone gives you. Take a little drive by that again real quick. Nice little forestry equipment, wood chipping stuff, grass stuff, poplar stuff. Right, I'm pretty sure you can cut poplars down with that one header there, and some logging stuff too. The animal livestock dealer and all that. Productions, gas station, plenty of room to add all your own stuff as well. You know, design it the way you want it. To finish making the road over here too. We're not too far off from having that road. Going good. This road right here is pretty steep down that hill, but just around the corner here, I've been talking about, it's pretty much going to go this way through here. Getting this view so I don't crash into a tree, and pretty much we're gonna go through here. All these trees will come down, and then you can see where we're working on all these trees in here. Oh, I just hit a stump a little bit. They have all these trees we still have to process in here, and then more or less I've been working on getting all the trees that were in here. I still have some piles, but I've been working on getting all these all picked up. Yeah, see, we have that load, this load, logs at the mill, logs in the piles, logs over there, and then more or less all the way out the road here, all the way to the mill this way. We have another, I don't know, truck or two worth of logs probably or more, just in piles all the way out the road here. All stuff that we pretty much cut and processed to make this road. Did I find the diggable stuff around the lake? No, I did not. I did not find the diggable stuff around the lake. Was that the lake right there? Was it that lake? All right, so first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this button. Let's see, that's probably pretty good for the truck, right? Right there. And we're gonna hit this button to see if it takes all this lumber in. And it doesn't want to take any of our lumber. Because I think last time I was on here, I tried to clear some of that out. Should I just load it all this up? Should I pile it all in there? But I think what we're going to do is we're going to put Yos's mobile cell point, little wood table saw deal. Which will be in productions. Sell points, I believe. There it is. And just put this guy right here like that. I know it's kind of funny, but it works. It sells all the wood. Yes, it's that one. Okay, we'll check that out on the way back over. So what's your guys' guesses here? Any guesses here? Nah, I'm just gonna hit this one. We're just gonna get rid of that one. Damn, that was 81 grand, huh? This one's just floating out here. So is this one. Yeah, we just got 81 just from that. But that was probably more than a truckload, I imagine. Oh, it sold a whole bunch. That sucks. Yep. Sold all of our wood off the truck. That's funny. That was awful, terrible. I think we have another load to sell still. You guys gotta guess the next load. I guess I'll have to load up another one, right? Get rid of all that. So we're all clear over here now. Let's not do that again, OT. But real quick, I'm just gonna leave this here. We're gonna jump in this truck. Make sure that's all strapped down. What's your guesses here? You guys gotta guess OT's load. I won't do that again. I'm gonna take this truck up here, offload it, and then we'll go over some guesses. Gotta be the closest without going over. And whoever's the closest without going over wins. You don't get to win anything. There's not like a prize you take home or anything. More so just bragging rights. Bragging about guessing OT's load, you know? Who doesn't like a good load? Some random stick there. Oops, yeah. Yeah, we also have the Shanty Boys map creation logo up there on that one. And you guys see I did put the Oregon Lumber Company logo sign right there as well. That's probably not the best place for the saw either, that little table saw, because I have to drive the loader through here. So what we're gonna do is maybe we'll just put it back here in the back like I was doing before, like on the other one. Cobble says 43, Bruce says 45, Mr. T-Bone says 37, Ninja says 44. Man, all awesome guesses, guys. Bruce, I like your guess. I think your guess is gonna be right about there, right about the right price. Yeah, you guys are all right there. I don't even know what I'm gonna guess. I have to get a good guess now. You guys took all the good answers already. But at least now with this one, not sure why it's only accepting so much at a certain amount of time, like the speed in which the mill accepts the material. It should just be like a automatic sell type of point instead of an amount, a capacity or whatnot. Is that what it is, Mr. T-Bone? There's actually capacity on this one. I noticed that even like over on FDR stuff as well, it wouldn't let me get rid of all of it. I had to put the same mobile wood sell point in there. Again, too, on the new game, I would love to have like some more immersion with, like, you know, you can see other equipment in the background moving. You go to a sawmill, there's a lot of moving parts and pieces, and coming to a sawmill and it's just like only thing going on is you unloading the truck by yourself. It should be like trucks driving by, and you know, I wish there was more like AI that was doing its own thing, like, you know what I mean? That'd be really awesome. Too close to the bunk there. Too close to the lumber rack. My tail end is hitting that. That still is, dang it. I also don't want to hit the truck when I swing back around, so I might have to make the truck, scoot the truck out just a little bit. Maybe I can just scoot it out with the machine here. Yeah, right now I'm hitting the truck. That's weird. I was kind of bound up on that. Scoot the truck over a little bit without causing too much damage here. That would suck if it just like went flying. That's got to back up and scoot this part over just a little bit here. We're out to pop a tire. That truck is a little bit heavier. All right, now we got some room. Said yes. Yeah, were you talking about the sorry, my response is delayed there. Talking about the capacity in the mill. He says 1995 or 1995. Is that what year it is? I wouldn't even take that for an hour. Gonna need a few more dollars than that there, Keith. Guess after I bent the trailer all up, right? We're not getting too much. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna straighten it back out. I'm gonna go like this and there, it's straight now. Hey, how's it going, Luke? Welcome to the stream. And we're just down here at the Oregon Lumber Company unloading some logs. You guys got to get your guesses in too. If you haven't guessed yet, you got to guess OT's load, which is just guessing how much this is going to be worth. We're playing on normal economy. Right around Blue Spruce Ridge. You get decent prices, nothing too crazy. About standard on the price. And nothing too crazy on that. So I think all those guesses that you guys first got in there is going to be some real close ones. I'll go back over the guesses in just a second here, and I'll also place my guess. I usually do already put my guess in like ahead of time, but some of those guesses that you guys got on there is pretty much what I would have said, so I'm gonna have to look at those guesses one more time and look at my load here and make an educated guess. Alright, so we're all in there, assuming that Yost's mobile sawmill will take all the stuff. Why I destroyed a $100,000 trailer? No, I fixed it. I straightened it back out. All right, so Colble says 43,000. Bruce says 45K. Mr. T-Bone says 37. Ninja says 44. Keith says 1995. If I'm lucky. I'm gonna say 41. 41,000. Let's see. And we're hitting this one, not the other one. It didn't take all of it. There's 43. So we got like 45.5 about. All right, what do we got? I think Colble's the closest without, nope. Ninja's the closest without going over. I think Nina's the winner. Nina, you won. That's because he's seen a bunch of OT's loads in his day. Professional load guesser. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have lots of material here. I think I want to try to get maybe one more load loaded up on the hill. See, our whole road's gonna be going through here. Got the beaver eater making some wood chips out of some smalls. And yeah, more or less we're gonna be going right through here. Hopefully. More to the right of that tree, or left of that tree, I mean. It kind of just slopes down the hill back here. And then we'll pretty much be coming out, yeah, a little bit more to the left of that onto this road here. Hopefully not going down. That's pretty steep down there. You had 45. It was just over 45, Bruce. Overall with that, it was like 43 and some change, and then 2 and like 2,300. It was like 45.5, you know. And Colwell, oh no, Ninja was 44. Hey, oh. Good Bruce. Nah, Ninja got that one. If I do the math, that. Oh no, you're right. I can't do that. If I do the math, then in my head I was doing the math. But yeah, you're at 45, right? So you didn't go over. If you went over, you would have had 46. All right, sorry, Nina. Sorry to get your hopes up. I should have known Bruce would have had a good answer anyways, because his answers have been really good. He's been guessing that OT load. Got Ninja all worked up. Yeah, sorry, Bruce, you're definitely the winner. I have to work on my math skills. But again, all good guesses. You guys all super close. Oh, I didn't go and look for that diggable. Whoa! Oh man, that could have been bad. Yeah, you gotta watch out for this little suspension bridge here, because you'll be down in the bottom down there if not. I talked to the guy who designed all this up here. What were you thinking? Whoa! Oh, don't fall. This truck is a lot more bouncy coming up here without a full load. This OT guy. Oh, sheesh. Why does this thing seem so bouncy coming back up here? I don't remember that. Almost like I got a flat tire on the trailer or something. Alright, we're back up here now. Guess I'm just gonna get this trailer in line here so we can get it loaded back up. I do want to pop down real quick and we'll see the... Yeah, that looks like a pile of crap there on those logs. Yeah, I need some TLC for sure. I need something. But like I had like trailer brakes on or something. We're gonna go back down here somewhere. Down here. Apparently there's diggable dirt down here. This whole area too is not how the map looks. When you get on here, I actually added all this rock in here and kind of brought the beach sand up a little bit more type of stuff over here. But I did not see the diggable dirt on here. So over across the way there. It's got to be over here, but I don't remember seeing it over here either, because I've been over here too, because this is where the road is. Because when you don't go my little extra road, this is the way you got to go around. Sure it was this lake, Mr. T-Bone? Because Oh, there it is. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I guess I just never looked over here. There's your diggable sand. There we are. I'll have to get over here and clear this out. By terrible graphics, you can't see it across the lake. Not until you're right up on it. That's why I can't wait to get a new computer. But yeah, all this diggable sand here. And it goes a good ways around too. Maybe I just never looked over on that direction because my rocks kind of block it all off. But see, again, when you look over there with my computer, you can't see all that. On their side, yeah. Qualifying for the Daytona 500. Not going that speed. Yeah, all these rocks and stuff like that. I put all these rocks in. I guess like being here too. I guess with just my graphics, I can't see that. It doesn't render that in over there. But yeah, I put these rocks in. I thought that was kind of a nice little look, you know, again, trying to make the map my own and do all that stuff. I really want to get those straightened up. This is, look, they're all falling over. Guess I'm just gonna keep piecing through it, but see how kind of we're on the angle. Doesn't really help. Let's see, I'll try to straighten them up a little bit here. They just always fall. Always fall over. And maybe I could do what I was talking about doing. Let's see. Where I was talking about putting these concrete barriers, if they're in here. They're going to be in decoration, I believe. Others. If they're even in here at all. Maybe it's not in decoration either. I forget. I don't really ever use them. They're kind of obnoxious almost because there's some of them are pretty big. If they're even in here at all. Should be. I have like so many decorations in here. Concrete. Maybe it's not in this one at all. Oh, there's those. What would that be in? Maybe I just don't have them in here. Buildings. Tools? No. Containers? No, they shouldn't be in there. That is where they should be though. Decorations. I must just not have those in here right now. That's kind of lame. Because I was thinking about putting them like, putting a couple back here, then pushing the whole pile up to that, you know. But I guess I'll just at least go with this and we'll straighten up this pile here before loading. And then we'll work on doing some yarding. We'll get this loaded up and out of the way, and I want to show you guys how to yard some trees up the mountainside here. It's not your normal like terrain. It's pretty steep in a lot of spots, so being able to use the yarder on this type of setup is pretty ideal. There's a lot of the stuff we go up and down here, we can't get a skidder up and down it. Yeah, I hate they all fall over. I'll probably come up here and straighten these up more once I'm up on this side of the stack here. I might even try to come up in here and level this out just a little bit after we get all these sticks out of the way. Should probably get the truck closer too, huh? Too close. And I usually try to aim the bunk that I'm loading, like, sort of right in the range of when I turn with the load. It'll be right where I want it. So like this last bunk will be like kind of right here at the cap. So when I turn, truck's kind of sitting funky, but I guess I also don't want to load the back first, right? That'd probably be smart. Want to load the front first without going over the cab. I get that bunk, the center of that bunk, which the bunk is right here between these posts. We got bunk 1, bunk 2, bunk 3 on this one. It's always good to kind of get your stuff all lined up. Almost too close here. Flip this one around. See, if you start on the front one, you could come in here and if you're not squaring, if you're not penciling and squaring them up on the ground, you come in here, slide these where you need them to go that direction. If the middle logs are there, the back ones are there, you can't get in here to do this type of stuff. There's one there's kind of pretty far forward. There's actually a couple there that are more forward than I like. I can. That didn't work too well, did it? Just grab these. I just want to grab the one, but the other one was going to come with it, so move that one. Whoa, without breaking the trailer. Fix this one if I could grab it. Just making a wreck out of this whole thing, huh? There it goes. That one settled down finally. Let's keep getting too tight in between those poles there. And that should work out okay there. Hey, Mateus, how's it going, buddy? Be surprised what they drive on. Oh, the skidders, yeah. I was thinking like over in this area, the skidders are probably, whoa. Could probably get up here, but like the far side we were at, I don't think skidders are getting up that, not unless they're on like a tether or something. I guess in real life, also the feller buncher would also be tethered up. They wouldn't have been going up and down that without being tied. So there's that too, right, Keith? Come on, OT, we can all have a big bonfire. Do I ever do multiplayer login? Yeah, I got like Colby on here with me and stuff. Most people are scared of login, so I usually have the brave Colby with me. It would be nice to get like I think like in the next like month or so I want to work on getting a server. And then I grabbed it again. I want to work on getting a server and I want to make it a login server, and then when I do my 3K subscriber kind of special or whatever, just like a little celebration stream or whatever, we could all get on and log. I'll have like platinum expansion pack stuff on, that kind of stuff on as well, you know, so anybody wants to do like other equipment besides this type of stuff, you don't have to have like the joysticks to come hang out and join the login fun. We need truck drivers, we need stuff like that. You just have to, that'd be a PC only, because you know the FDR equipment and all that stuff. You just have to download the FDR stuff, which will be the most recent updated FDR gear, and then like I'll have all the other login type stuff that people like, the Ponzi and stuff, and everybody could come on and we could have some login fun, you know. Yeah, really steep, all handfall. Yeah, totally yard them up. Man, I was watching Axemen though. They had their buncher tethered up and they were going down some pretty steep. It wasn't just steep too, it was also really snowy and icy and stuff, and they were still going down it, using their buncher to cut everything down. Like one of those dangle head buncher dangle buncher head attachment type of deals. Oh, I'm glad that one fell out. I was worried about that one kind of getting all up in the mix here. Come on, truck, get out of the way. I just don't want that log slipping out of the poles here. Let's see if I can just reach in here. Come on. It's a little close too. I should be a little bit farther back. Sometimes when you're so close, you don't have enough room to move the machine like you want to, because you can only get like so high up this way. Like right now I'm like all the way to me, upwards, where I have to go farther up this way to go up, and I can't see what I'm doing because I'm not in that view anymore. That's a lot better though. Sometimes it just takes a little time to square up your load, especially if it's like going in the truck kind of uneven. If it's going in the truck even, it's like really fast. Speaking of bonfire, we do have quite a bit of smalls up here on top. Maybe we'll use that little bonfire mod, little burn can. I haven't used that yet, so that'd be kind of cool. Only the rich people use tethers. Rich people use helicopters, Keith. Now, I like the can we have some helicopter logging in 25? Because that's like really good for like you don't have to have all the diesel, you don't have the machine smashed in the ground, you don't have any of that kind of stuff. You go in there and pick the material that you want to haul out and have it ready for the helicopter to come in, choke that bad boy up and haul it out without any disturbance of really anything. Man, I'm sure you've seen some of those other machines, Keith, right, where it's like they like crawl in and they like sense how soft the ground is, and they go in and like without disturbing the old growth type of stuff, they could go in and harvest trees like with looks like a freaking scorpion type of thing. All like the legs and stuff it crawls over. Grab's not gonna work. Let's just grab this one up here. All these are just so uneven, so it's gotta work on evening it up first. That way we're not fighting it. No one likes a fight. I think that bunk's about full, which means I'm gonna pull the truck up. That one's not sitting very even, but we'll just get them all loaded in what we can. And I wish that bunk's okay. It's just kind of sitting in a falling out of the back there. Maybe I could push them all forward. just a little bit. Throw that on the burn pile, huh? Yeah, see if I can. Want to reach in here and kind of push these up just a little bit here. I'll give like this bunk here some more space. So far, needs a new cab, new stacks, new trailer. No, it's funny you saw the stacks too. Yep, that got bent. Yeah, no worries there, Mr. T-Bone. Thanks for playing on your maps. Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for making them. It's kind of what we do, right? You make them, we play them. Yeah, thanks for making enjoyable creations that we could all play and have a good time, you know? I'll chat with you later on. Take care. I know you're still going to be watching your TV and whatnot, but take care, my friend. Grab like this one out here. I'm just trying to like, it's weird how that little one popped out of there. Straighten up the stacks a little bit. Some of these small ones get so annoying where I just want to burn them. Oh, that's not a good way to straighten that stuff up. Better get it loaded before it starts falling down again, huh? Now, see when I load these, I'll try to keep it in the middle of the bunk here. I got those other ones kind of dangling off the end. The back is empty. Without bending those poles. Try to sneak in here, and this grapple sometimes is a little bit large. And here, if you go this way, sometimes actually if you get this side of the fork over there, like skinnier, you could kind of get in there. There we go. So the grapple's almost as wide as the whole back of the trailer. Get that kind of evened up there. Jeez, that one's just giving it a ride there. Come on, little stick. Yeah, that's why it's good to have your stuff evened up on the ground before it goes in. You don't have to fight it like that. It's the static lag that makes the bunks move. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, stutter. I know what you mean. It's also my not so good graphics too. If I had a little bit better GPU, it would also help with some of that. And this isn't the newest update on the stuff either. He has the newer update where it's not as much like bouncing logs around type of stuff. It's he made like the grab not grab so hard, like hard but not too hard, and took away a lot of the slippage in the grapple and stuff like that. It's like more of more grip, I guess. I was just talking about hopefully he updates that too. A couple of streams ago I was talking about that, and then sure enough he has one of the updates. I just noticed a lot of that like slipping when you go to grab a piece. I know like in real life too it'd be like some slippage if you don't have a full bite on it. It felt not as firm as it once was, you know what I mean? This bunk is almost full. It's not too bad there. Hey, A Farm and Trucker, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Good to see you here again. See, some of those just keep on sliding so far back there. I don't like it. That's not too bad. But I tell you what, just having this whole pile looking like crap has really been bothering me. I had it like nice and it was nice. I had it all tidied up, looking real good. It's just crazy how much I just want to fall over. Really, I need to get like a dozer blade on a tractor like I used to do. That was one of the best things I ever used for squaring up piles. Then we got the sticks that are way over here. Like everything's just like falling on top of each other left and right. Not even grabbing the right log to move. You know, getting the tractor up here, I think would be pretty good. Or it's just I'll probably just put those concrete barriers in like I was talking about. Make myself like just a little staging area. Make this ground more even too will definitely help. As you guys were standing here, how it slopes down pretty crazy that way. So all this is just trying to fall down the hill. And then having all the bigger ends on the one side. Of course, I'm like jumping up on the pile, even though I'm 4 feet away from it here. Throwing sticks around. Oh, and I'm up on the truck. I never did like that when you walk up onto something and it goes like, does that move? You can't just like stop. You know, like in real life, you wouldn't, if you ran into it, you wouldn't automatically like step up on it. That'd be weird. Of course, it doesn't put me back in my machine. All right, and I should probably also pull the truck forward. Shift a little bit. On that front bunk, I could take another. Man, look at that one log too is sticking out. Come on. Give me a break. I was trying to get those, get it kind of shifted forward a little bit there. We'll load this back one up. Load this back one up. We'll call it good for a little bit. Landing needs to be leveled. It sure does. Sure does, Bruce. I was just kind of leaving it how it was. Didn't do any like landscaping or anything up here. But getting a larger pile, everything just tries to go all cattywampus on us and starts to go crazy and doesn't really help the flow of things, you know? Try to make sure those go on sort of even there. I'll just have to like kind of try to even them up a little bit as I am picking them up, that's all. And I'm okay with even-ish. Yeah, you said you're good. You had to reduce what you're watching and playing. Unfortunately, life got a bit too busy. Easing up for now, but we'll get busy again soon. I totally understand that, my friend. Well, I appreciate you choosing to come and say hi here since you're limited on time and all that. Greatly appreciated. That's all I ask for is you guys come and hang out, have a good time. Watch me struggle loading a trailer. As long as we're all hanging out, having a good time, that's what it's all about for me. Why I do it? Channel growth is nice to see too, but that's all because I want the channel to grow, to have more fun stuff, more people here, you know. Bigger community, you know how it goes. But yeah, it'd be fun getting a server. So if any of you guys are like interested in any of that kind of stuff when it comes time to it, I'll start trying to figure out that all stuff here. It's probably, you know, a couple months out still. Like Bruce, I know you do like some logging and stuff too. Anybody is like down to come hang out and maybe even drive truck or whatever, or even doing whatever, you know, you could be grinding stumps or hand cutting trees. We'll have a bunch of different options, you know. Doesn't all have to be this type of stuff here. We could, you know, I could be processing trees or loading trucks or whatever, or, you know, Cobble got some skills, and maybe we get a couple other guys from FDR's Discord to come and hang out and log and stuff with us too, and that'd be pretty fun. Who knows, one of these days maybe we'll get FDR himself to come and hang out. Show us how to do it. He's posted a couple new videos too, by the way, if you guys are interested in that. And I'll also be doing the new update too on his stuff, and I'll be doing the oops, I meant to grab those. He has a new competition, logging competition map. I think reach out there. I really think that we could put couple more pieces on that one. Yeah, and I'll probably stream that too. I'll stream the competition stuff. I'll do some practicing on there, just see how it goes. Who knows, maybe it's awful, right? Yeah, I'll do the new update. The new update comes with that map, so doing that. I don't want that one. Come on, drop out of there. It's terrible. Square these up because this one's like falling out over here too. So we'll just have to kind of square them up as we're grabbing them here. Put this whole stack on this middle here. Something like that. Let's see. And if this one could just go right. Yeah, I like that. That's a good spot for that. But this front, I feel like this front could still take another, maybe another one or three or four. That many's on there. I thought it was three. There we go. I think Yost would approve. Last time he was on here, we were stacking this to the brim. You're down once you get PC or laptop? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, no rush, you know, we'll do some more. If I have the server too, it won't just be for the one-time thing. We'll actually have like a login crew, you know. I've always been wanting to do that, so I think we'll just start it with the 3K celebration there and then go from that, you know. But it'll take some time to get all in the works and everything. Actually gonna scoot this back up just a little bit. See how we're kind of hanging off the back here. They'll keep doing that too as I'm loading. They'll keep trying to slide out just because the angle I'm at. It's better. I can live with that. And we'll just get this strap down. We'll pull this out of the way. Pretty full load. I think we'll take that down in a bit. We'll go and guess OT's load one more time in just a few. Park this just down here. Shut that down right there and we'll go back up. See, I'm probably just gonna square up this pile a little bit. Guess we could just like, I was talking about burning it, but I think I'm just gonna get one more of those Yosa's little sell points up here. We're just gonna sell all of this. We'll flatten out the ground a little bit right here, and then we'll go from there. That's gonna be in production, sell points, right? No, it's gonna be, yeah, it was in sell points, right? Factories, no, sell points, right? There it is. And we'll place it back here. That way it pops up back there every time and not in the way. So yeah, more or less, you just grab Yosa's little mobile sell point, little wood saw, little table saw sell point. And more or less, you can just walk around, and as long as you don't trip over it, you can walk around and sell stuff with it. Just like that. Get us a few more dollars, get rid of all that stuff. That's a good way to go. That's all cleared up. Money in the bank, instead of burning it, we'll be burning the money, you know. Paid for the fuel. So I will get this thing out of here. Overloaded. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. The last one was overloaded when Yos was on here. That thing was... yeah, we were loaded up. Just gonna go back up in this corner back here. I'll back the processor up here too. There we go. And yeah, see, this had a pretty big dip here. I like this level up here, so I think we're just gonna kind of bring this ground level out to that. If it's on, it's gone. It's on there. Construction, landscaping. And then we'll go to level. We'll level all this out to there. And then we'll have to smooth it out as well. All right, I think that's okay. And then we'll go to soften. We'll soften all this back down. Look, it's barely even doing anything. Should be pretty good there. Ah, yeah. Mucho better. We'll just get this pulled back out sort of where we want it. All right, it's a pretty good spot there. Maybe we'll come out just a bit more so we have a little bit more room for our logs. Back up just a bit here. I think that's a good home for that one. The Yoast container. Oh yeah, you fill up the container before you sell it, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go, I guess I gotta bring the machine up a little bit. Jump in this thing. 3 miles an hour. Oh, I probably need the attachment for it, huh? That might help. Guess we'll swing back over here and we'll grab that. Definitely not the fastest attachment. I wouldn't mind having actually another machine up here. Maybe we'll get like a Medill up here, or maybe we'll get a link belt or something up here. We don't have a link belt on this up here on this map, so I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Alright, so we got that. What I've been doing is how you yard up the mountainside here, get it in position. And we'll probably try to bring like a dozen trees or so up. What you gotta do. We worked a lot of this right side here, so we're probably gonna come right here. Now we'll just get our attachment, just deal set up like that. We'll make sure it's on. And we'll run this cable out. And we have these trees up here on top, but we'll probably get these just here going. We got a few stacked in here. Let's get all these choked. Is there one more? We might be able to snag this one as well. Yeah, and it's kind of far down there, but like the grouping of those isn't the best. Jump back in our machine and we'll go ahead and do a fast retrieve here, see what happens. Here they come. It's the faster retrieve. It does take a little bit to yard the logs up the hill, but it does a good job. Once you get about here, I usually go about there. I leave them like that, and then what I like to do is I like to drag them up the hill. And as I'm dragging, what I do is I swing out like this and bring them into position that way. Then once I'm about here, I'll do a slow retrieve on it. I'll bring them into like that. So they're all about there, and then I'll drop it like that. Then we'll run it back out again and grab some more. Like I said, we'll bring about a dozen trees up here, and then we'll start. I guess we could grab some of these off the top here, which means we probably only have to leave this machine like this, because these aren't very far down. Got a couple we can just get out of the way right here, right now. Bring these up real quick. See, when they're already like closer to the top of the hill, they come up real quick. So the machine does move them pretty fast. The winch, it does haul them in pretty quick. Turn and swing. We'll get those to about where we want. Right there looks pretty good. That's like, what, 6 trees already? We'll bring another 6 in or so. I usually don't count. I usually get like a nice pile. It's usually about a dozen or so trees, maybe 10 or so trees or more. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Like as soon as I feel like it's like a pretty good number of, you know, how big a pile is over there. I've also been doing like more like debranching too as I go over there with the chainsaw. Like I'll debranch it, and that way I can actually see what I'm grabbing a little bit better with the processor. There's 2. Is that another one? Oh, we got one here. We're out of length. It only gives you so much length after you hook the first one. All right, some of these are like the spacing. They're not like bunched together, so it's like you only get a couple at a time. Sometimes there's 4, 5, 6 all stacked together. You can just grab all those. Got a bit closer. Something I noticed you also could do is you could do like this, drop, and then if you come back here and grab this one again this way, and then hook this one, kind of like re-grab it. Then when it pulls them in, it's pulling that one first. They're both hooked. It's pulling that one to that one, and now it's grabbing them both. See that how it evened it up? Well, those are not sure what's going on there. It's kind of stretching that cable out pretty hard. Look at that. It did even those up for a second. That's kind of weird. Never seen that happen before. I must have hooked the bungee cord to that one, not the cable. Well, I guess that wasn't the best example there for that. It totally pulled them even though, because I've done that a bunch of times. But then just from here, we can still just re-grab if we want to get out and move this one over and up on our pile. That looks pretty good there. And see, we're starting to get a pretty good stack on here. We'll get a few more going, and then we'll do some processing here, but more or less that's how you yard up the mountain with this attachment, and it's really simple. Definitely isn't like a realistic, as much realistic type of thing. Like I'm sure you could have a winch attachment on something like this, but the physics of like the crane sticking out like that, unless it's just had like this massive arm and this crazy counterbalance weight back there, it'd have to be a machine a lot different design than this thing. It'd have to have just this, not even a weight, you'd have to be like anchored in the ground, you know? So we can get a couple of these here. That's probably it for those two. There's trees all the way down. We probably have, like I said, 60, maybe 100 trees up here that need to get yarded up and processed still. Yeah, we're not done bunching. We're not done doing any of the logging up here. Like I said, it's probably a couple hundred trees that I've already harvested on this map. I haven't been on here very long. I forget how many hours I actually have been on this map, but it's nothing too crazy. But there might have been like a couple hundred trees on this map that I cut down before I even sold any of them. Remember, I started working on this map before I was streaming again too, so I was on here like practicing, doing all the practice and stuff, and I didn't want to sell any of the stuff. What I wanted to do more or less was to test Mr. T-Bone's map. I just wanted to see how solid of a logging map it is, and the way I do that is by cutting down a bunch of trees, having a bunch of logs everywhere, a bunch of trees falling all over, just kind of pushing it to its limits, you know. And there was no issues, there was no lagging, there was no frame rate drop. I have, you know, yeah, they move around a little bit, but it's probably also on my graphics side. And also my landing up here was pretty uneven, so now we have a little bit more even spot up here. Should help quite a bit. Pretty sure that's still on. And we will hook at least these two more, unless there's a third one back in here or something. Let's get those two up, then we'll do some processing. Yeah, sometimes what I'll do, I'll come up here. I'm already dragging them up, but I haven't ran the winch yet. Sometimes I'll do that. I missed a bunch of chat there. Sorry, guys. What's up, Wiz? How's it going? You're using the JD 843L to cut pole pine trees, using the John Deere to drag them out and cut them into different lengths. Gotcha. Yeah, you never seen someone use a loader as a yarder before either? Yeah. Taz, what's up, buddy? Does FDR have a real yarder though? No, it's what you see is what you get right here. We actually need a real yarder, like a real one. He says that FS Miner is working on one. Yeah, I'll have to see that too. This is OTK, so you know we have to fug reality a bit. You know it. Yeah, you wanted to make a mod, right? I know you do, Keith. Yeah, Taz, I hope you're doing well. My stream, this whole, I remember my screen has been acting up. My whole screen has been actually really good until just recently. It actually blacked out on me just like 10 seconds ago. So I backed out and everything just went whoosh and like refreshed. But chat was actually keeping up pretty good tonight. Not sure why it has that delay. Actually, what I did actually kind of fix it. I readjusted my refresh rate. I had to lower it on my new monitor to match my old monitor. Did I already drag those up? No, they're still down there. So I had to match my refresh rate there, and then everything started working better after that. But apparently now it's starting to lag out again a little bit there. A little freeze action. that little hill would run down. You'd run a skidder up and down it. Yeah, you could definitely get a skidder up and down this one. I was doing that on whatchamacallit. Oh, I turned it off. Silver Run Forest in the snow with the skidder. Oh no! Oh, drop him. Whew. I meant to do slow retrieve and I had the fast one going there. I was bound up the winch. Snapped the cable off. Alright, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I know this thing is not the most realistic, but having a winch that can pull trees in the game, period, is like pretty awesome to me. They had all this stuff for like that, the Platinum expansion pack stuff come out. And like, yeah, you couldn't haul a tree with the yarder, huh? Like, you guys remember those other yarders I used to have? I actually might even have them in here still. Let's see. Oh, maybe oh, nope, I have to go here. So you'll see forestry machines. I might still have some of that stuff in here. I might not have selected it on this. Oh, yep, like these yarders here. You guys remember I used to run like this type of stuff? But those aren't that realistic either, but this is more realistic of a design of like a grapple yarder that you would have, or I had this other one. This one here was a pretty good one too, but it's still not the same design as we would want. It's almost the same, but it'd have to be like tied down, you know, stuff like that. But I want something that's like FDR strength. That's like the old stuff, you know. But there's that one. I got a few different things, but none of that stuff really is what I want, I guess. I guess this can stay just right here. We'll jump in here and do some processing for a minute and see how it is on this flat ground. Fire everything up here. Oh, you mean the kid zip line? Heck yeah, it'd be fun. Alright, I guess I didn't do any debranching. We'll just try to pick off the pile here. It's like hard to see what I'm grabbing at sometimes in here. Like kind of what tree's sitting on which one, you know. Let's see how it is processing up on a flat. Ought to be weird. Ought to be more so normal, I guess. I was like making it hard for myself, not leveling out the ground. Pile of smalls just back here. What I really wanted to do was like process a row and then move over and process another row. So if we were able to get like 2 rows up here, that'd be cool, but there's like not enough room to do that and have the truck have a kind of a lane too. Those trees are just all stacked on top of each other. Let's try to clear some of that mess out. And we are running 5s again. It's just sitting so much nicer already just because the flat ground. Crazy the difference that makes. I know my chat's freezing up again. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Jacob Bleeker. Another Bleeker. Just skid it. Yeah, the yarder from the Platinum. Yeah, it sucks. We have 4 trucks decked at any given time. And less room. Yeah, good idea, poorly executed. Yeah, totally. Totally. You know, OT needs the room. If not, something's gonna go bad. I guess now that it's flatter up here, I have more space. I was really limited on like the where I was sitting because of the uneven ground up here. So I guess now that it's a little bit flatter, I do have a little bit more space. But as long as we could keep like, you know, two loads worth of logs up here for the trucks, then we're probably fine. Just gotta work on keeping these more even. I wouldn't mind getting like those concrete barriers up here like I was talking about, just to the logs just kind of fall into them, you know. And I still feel like those logs are sitting at an angle. But you know, when you're processing too, you have all the big buttons are on the left side. You know what I mean? So like every time you're loading, it's like the bigger ends on that side. I wish you're able to like flip them around. I guess I could come back in with a loader later, and I could like grab some grabs and like grab them and flip them around the other way, so that like they're not all leaning one side. That's just kind of what you do as you load in the truck, you know, I guess. Should load one direction and the other direction. It's just disappeared. I'm just trying to keep my pile even as I'm doing this. But these trees do a good job. They cut pretty good. They do like working with these blue spruce. Mr. T-Bone does a good job on his trees. Which is good, because the person he told me that first got him into map making was FDR himself, so the fact that he likes doing forestry and, you know, the trees and stuff work well with the machines and all that stuff. Save here. Hey, Jewel, what's up, Jewel? Hopefully Jewel the Jet's doing good. If you guys haven't checked her channel out, make sure you do. Really cool map making stuff over there. You guys want to learn some tips and tricks on how to make a map, how to do all that stuff, bringing in mods and all that stuff, you know. A lot of cool stuff over there on her channel. I gotta go check out more of that. Jewel, you gotta come join us on one of these Saturdays over on the farm. That'd be fun having you over there. I think you'd fit in with the crowd over there just fine. Colbull and Tired Dragon, Keith and Diana and Staggy Poo, myself, Ninja usually, and whoever else. I think it'd be fun having you over there playing. You're usually up lurking around about that time. It'd be kind of cool to get you on there, at least in the chat in the VC for a bit or something. It'd be fun. Talk about your map making or any of that. Yeah, I didn't even know you had a channel there, because Mr. T-Bone was talking about you. I'm like, oh, I went and checked it out. I'm like, oh, I'm sweet. And I subscribed right away. I would have subscribed to you a long time ago if I knew. But just the knowledge you have on there is awesome. You know, it's really cool. What is it, Jacob Bleeker, your son? That's I figured it was something like that. Well, hello, Jacob. Oh, I got the it turned around here the wrong way. We'll have to kind of tidy up those trees. That kind of, I bet they got kind of knocked around as I was grabbing the other trees off the pile, because they weren't that far down the hill. I have to go and adjust some settings, because I thought my frame rate issue got addressed by lowering the frame rate. Once I get my new monitor, it's going to be my second new monitor. It's going to be fixed on that side. But my audio as well is kind of, I don't know why it's not playing my music with my game chat or my game audio. Like I said, I'd much rather have my game audio going during the stream than music. If I had to choose, that's what I'd choose. Because not hearing the game is kind of weird to me. I'm sorry, Jacob. Just trying to go back down the hill on us. You're good at logging. I try. Whoa, as long as I don't crash into my pile I already have. I've cut a couple sticks in my day. Yeah, I am like knocking into my pile though. Maybe I was a little bit. Yeah, OT's known for his loads of logs. We're gonna go take a load down here in just a minute too that we loaded up. That'll be our third load of logs we've taken down today. Second that we've loaded. Got a bunch of trees yarded up to the hill up here, and then we are got one more tree here. Yeah, then we're just getting these processed. We flattened out our landing a bit up here, so that helps a lot. But yeah, Joe, I like doing forestry stuff. I like farming too. It's, you know, that's where it all started. But you know, running the double joysticks, doing the FDR stuff is definitely my favorite. Or digging. I like doing excavating as well, digging in the dirt or the coal. Let's get these branches out of our cab though. That's one thing I really wish they would fix. It's like the collision when you're like, say you're in your tractor and you're driving through a bush and the bush goes in your tractor. Come on. That should definitely get fixed. Hopefully on 25 we have the new, or not the new, hopefully we have the old way that we used to clean the animals on 19. Got to go and like muck out the animals and stuff. Like that was way more, I wouldn't say more realistic. It is, because, you know, you have to do that in real life. It's pretty much taking care of your animals is that. Back this out of here, actually. Just so we are here. Go ahead and shut this down. Yep, we're just out here. We got some more logs going. And we still, so far we've clear cut all this stuff for anybody just joining. All this has been like harvested all the way out this way. Got all the trees down the bottom here. And we're just working our way over this way and just kind of grabbing trees and dragging them up. But like running this way, if I can, there's so many trees that are down over here still, and especially down here in the bottom, there's a lot of trees. So I tried to fall them all down to where like the butt end's sticking up so I could drag them up. We're all the way across the road. I didn't really notice how it goes up and then right back down over here again. Whoa, that's steep. Good thing I didn't lose any trees up and down over there. There's a lot of trees down here in the bottom I have to get out still. Yeah, like I said, probably like 60 trees or more. And we just pulled up like a dozen. I wasn't even keeping track. You said, really? I find it painful at times. You're talking about my logging? Gonna grab some food? Heck yeah. Well, I appreciate you being here, Joel. All right, so we're gonna go run up here. We're gonna jump in the truck. Probably just jump in the truck like that. Whoa, this looks like those logs like trying to fall out of there. All right, we're gonna head on down though, and we are going to sell this load. Oh, that stick. The stick sticking out the side is horrendous. Maybe on my next loading though up there will be better. I will probably try to do a concrete barrier. I'll see if that helps anyways. Get those installed and then oh, it's a big dip there. Then try to do that, but just having the ground up there, having it more even up there will help a lot. See if we get this load taken down in one piece. Yeah, everybody get your guesses in. Anybody new to the stream, you guys got to guess the load. We're gonna go sell this at the sawmill, at the Oregon Lumber Company to be exact, and we're gonna get some money for it. So you guys got to guess OT's load. Most of you guys already know, but anybody new, you just gotta guess the closest without going over. So the price is right. Oh. And Bruce got it last time. I thought it was Ninja on the last one. It was real close. Everybody's guesses were so close. But yeah, once we get this load down, I'll actually get it unloaded, and then we'll go over guesses, and then we'll go ahead and sell it, and we'll see who the closest without going over is. There's a couple steep parts on this road, a couple areas you have to really watch out for, but man, not like coming down from Axe Mountain. Those switchbacks on there are tricky, especially in cab at night, right, Cobble? It's a little spot I was trying to come in kind of hot, and then it gets like that. You gotta be careful going through there. Come up in there and tip the load over. Ninja says 46K. Good guess, good guess. You're thinking this load's more than last one, huh? Because what did you guess last time, Ninja? You guessed 44, I believe. Cobalt says 44.5. That's an awesome guess too. Bruce says 47. Heck yeah. Yuppers, you talking about the drive down Axe Mountain? I'm sure that's what you're talking about. Alright, then we're going to cut through our imaginary road. Like I said, it's pretty much going to be right through here. We'll go this way. Probably up on this side. We're not too close to the water, but more or less going to come through here, which I have a lot more work to do through here as well. Yeah, more or less. There's a couple stumps here I keep hitting too coming through. I gotta be careful of that. Yeah, we have all the trees over there we have to get processed still. More bunching to go, and like I said, there's a lot more logs and stuff we have to get out of here as well. Ultra Woody, I don't recognize that name. What's up? What's up? He said 42.5. Good guess. Taz says 42. Man, you guys are on it. I'm gonna have to try to sneak in a guess. You guys are getting so good. I can't get a squeeze in there. Alright, just gotta make sure I don't have the truck too close. Last time I was just a bit close. I guess when I have the loader there, I can gauge my distance a lot better. Alright, we're here. Unstrap. Let's turn this off, right? Give the truck a break after coming down that steep hill. Alright, let's get this thing unloaded, chat. Huh? This thing sold. Oh, already got logs falling off the backside there. I'll get this all loaded like on the back, because last time there was some on the front. I didn't quite sell all of them, so we'll load this up back here first. Knocking the other bunker around a little bit. It's kind of sloppy, but I'll fix it up. Oh, so you guys are used to my sloppy shenanigans here. It all works out in the end. When it gets sold, it all goes away. We all forget about it. New to the stream, great to be here. Oh man, glad to have you here, my friend. I usually stream at least Wednesday, Friday, same time, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am in Oregon, so on the West Coast. The time I'm allowed to, not allowed, it's the time I'm able to get being full-time dad and working, all that stuff, you know? I don't do this for a living, this is all just for fun, so... family comes first, but I've been doing Wednesday, Friday, Sunday the last couple times, but really Wednesday and Friday works out good. Trying to like make other content and trying to work on doing recordings and stuff like that too, practicing that. So I'm gonna be saving that probably for like the, you know, Sunday, Monday time, Tuesday ready for Wednesday and all that type of stuff. So keep an eye out for me on Wednesday. Wednesday, Fridays works out good for me. I like Sundays too, just because it's like the every other day. Minus, that'd be like a Tuesday, so we skip a day. Let's see if I can actually reach over. Can I reach over and grab this one? Okay. Yeah, we'll load this farther back here. We'll load the back. Have I ever done loading in real life? Nah. His OT keeps all the welding and frame shops busy, that's for sure. Heck yeah. I know I just bent that pole, huh? If I was in real life, though, I'd be able to, my depth perception on everything would be a lot better. So I'd probably have less accidents, you know? Just for example, like in real life, I've operated forklifts and boom lifts and telehandlers, stuff like that, but not stuff like this, and I'm pretty rough with like forklifts and stuff in the game too. It's like the physics and your depth perception in real life is a lot better than the game stuff. But if I ever have a chance in real life to run some machines or a loader or any of this type of stuff, oh yeah, better believe it. I'd be all for it, 100%. I like this type of stuff almost enough to where if I had this type of stuff close enough to home, I might even want to do this for a living. But it'd have to pay me decent. I make pretty good money doing what I do. I've been in the same shop for 10 years, so I do get decent money. I'm a fixture builder. I build like cabinets. We make retail store fixtures for like Adidas, Nike, Danner, Doc Martens, any that kind of stuff. We do like breweries and restaurants and all that kind of stuff. But Nike and Adidas, they pay the best. We actually have Hugo Boss probably doing some stuff for them pretty soon. They're a big company from Germany as well, so I think the job they want us to do is actually bigger than our shop can actually handle. And I guess like my boss, the owner of the shop, told them that we're not the right fit for them, but they replied back, "Oh no, you guys are perfect. Steel Lab is perfect for you guys, for Hugo Boss." So I'm like, all right. So the jobs like that, you know, if we play it out right, there's room for expansion. We gotta eventually move into a different building, kind of outgrowing our building there. So, all right, so we're gonna go over some answers here, some guesses. I think I'm gonna guess 44,750. So 44.75. I didn't see what happened there. It's like we got maybe a new subscriber. Somebody subscribed. I missed that one, whoever it was. Appreciate you guys joining the channel. I gotta get all my widgets and all my stuff set up a little bit better here. But yeah, I think 44,750 is mine. And Ninja says 46. Kobo says 44,500. Bruce is 47. Ultra Woody says 42.5. Great guess. Taz says 42. Keith doesn't care as long as he doesn't have to keep fixing stuff. Yeah, ask Keith, I owe every time. Barely breaking even, barely paying for fuel. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit the button here. Hopefully all this gets accepted back here with this one. Boom, all of it went. 44,113. All right, who is that? Who won? 44,113. Noble, you went over. I went over. I think Ultra Woody, I think you're the winner there, buddy. Taz, you're close. Yeah, Ultra Woody, you're the winner, my friend. Beginner's luck, huh? Yeah, of course we got the Oregon Lumber Company sign up there. Thank you, Mr. T-Bone. This map is also by Mr. T-Bone from the Shanty Boys map creation team, which that's their logo just there. And of course, you know, I'm just placed down last time. We got the other Oregon Trees logo billboard just here as well. But that is going to be it for tonight. I really appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate all the new people in chat. If you're enjoying this type of stuff, I do a lot of logging, a lot of forestry stuff. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you guys are enjoying this, let me know by hitting that thumbs up there. Beginner's luck for sure. Yeah. That's all good, man. I hope to see you on the next one. I like the name. Love the wood around here. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. And got a bunch of other stuff on there. Make sure you guys go back and check out old streams as well. I also have like some time-lapse videos and some other fun little playback type of stuff. So make sure you guys go check all that out. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace out, everybody. Have a good Monday.